Morning, savages. My morning juice, my green juice, which will be another video altogether down the road. Now, I know that oftentimes people look at somebody and they say, oh my gosh, I want to look like that, or, you know, those are the legs that I want, or that's the type of butt that I want, or, they see somebody in Hollywood, they see somebody in the magazines, they see somebody in the gym, see somebody on the beach, and that's what their focus is and how they look. But that's all backwards. What you want to do is feed yourself on a cellular level, and you'll hear that from me a lot. Excuse me, because that's where it starts. The statement "you are what you eat" cannot be any more truer. That is such a solid statement, and it's 100%. When you are putting things in your body that you choose to put in your body, you're basically saying, hey, you either care or you don't care. And I mean, the body's an amazing thing. The body's incredible. The body can bounce back from all sorts of things. And, but the only thing is, you can't take anything out of the grocery store and eat it and be confident that it's okay. It's really hard. That's why, for the most part, and this is going to be difficult for some of you guys because you probably don't really cook. You need to actually go back. You have to go backwards, and you have to rethink and relive everything. You have to change the way your habits are, and you have to start making your own foods. But we'll get to all that. Let's go over those 3 things that are going to help you down your path to getting healthy again. Because when you're focusing on your body at a cellular level on the inside, everything else will come along. And we will get into the workouts, and we do have some workout videos out there. We will get to the workouts, and that helps everything. I mean, changing your lifestyle encompasses a whole much more than just how you eat and working out. There's a lot more to it. And it's not just one or the other that is better than the other. It's not just one or the other, and you can't just pick or choose. It's a whole lifestyle change, and but it is for the better. So again, number 1, the first thing you want to try to eliminate are sugars. Sugar in almost any form. Table sugar, you don't want any of that. You don't want any fructose corn syrup. But anything from the store basically will have some form of fructose corn syrup. So you want to stay away from all that. Any other artificial sweeteners, poison to you. Anything artificial, you want to stay away from that. So of the lesser evils, of course, are natural sources of sugar, fruits, things that come from fruits. You want to limit it, but that would be okay if you're going to take in any kind of sugars. Number 2, what you want to avoid are processed foods. Again, it keeps coming back to what's been put into the grocery stores versus whatever you make. So you want to stay away from anything that's been pre-packaged, pre-made, made very convenient for you. So all you have to do is either open the container and eat it, or pop in some sort of cooking source and heating it up for a little bit and then eating it. What you got to remember is the body has not made leaps and bounds of changes over the last 5 to 10,000 years, where we really started getting into agriculture, growing things, and especially over the last couple hundred years, since the Industrial Revolution, and where things have really changed, and factories started popping up everywhere, and we started to really adapt our food and change our food and manipulate our food, and then try to put it in our bodies. Our body do not recognize what we've done to the foods. It hasn't changed. Genetically, we haven't really changed all that much. Been eating, I don't get me wrong, and I don't think vegetarianism is wrong or bad. It's just that we have been eating meats. We have been eating food straight from the ground, from trees, nuts, berries, things like that. And the berries, obviously, it has some form of sugar in it, but it doesn't have processed sugars or anything like that. It doesn't have a lot of these chemicals and additives that are in the foods that we're eating in today. So again, stay away from the processed foods, stay away from the sugars. The third thing is carbs, complex carbs. Again, most of the things that come from carbs, which are from wheat, even potatoes, they're very starchy. Those things our bodies can't handle. If you're gonna take in carbs, it should be very fibrous, nutritious, complex carbs like vegetables. And again, we'll get into that in juicing. And because the amount of nutrients that you need in a day from your vegetables, it's a lot. So to expect yourself to be sitting at a table eating all the vegetables that your body would need in order to get all the nutrients that you can take in that would be healthy for you from the variety of different vegetables, you would be sitting at that table all day, all night. You obviously don't want to do that, and you couldn't, and you'd be bloated and full, and you'd have too much fiber, is by squeezing it, getting into a juice, and just drinking it. Okay? Simple as that. So, those are the three things. So, uh, look into your cupboards, look inside your refrigerator, and maybe this could be the week that you just start putting it down, eating it up, whatever. But when you go to the grocery store next time, keep that in mind. It's best to plan. It's best to create menus for the week. Start thinking about what you want to make. Go online, look up menus. I mean, there's so many really good recipes out there. What you will have as a challenge, though, are some of the crashes from the sugar that you're used to taking in, because everything out there has some form of sugar in it. You may crash. For some of you, it may be just a day. For some of you, it may be much longer. You may even end up with some headaches, but it will go away, and it does get better. Just stay in the fight. You know, you can do it. I'm here. You know, email me, onefitsavage@gmail.com. If you have any questions, you can definitely contact me and we can discuss it. Leave comments at the bottom. You can find me at fitnesssavage.com, Facebook at fitnesssavage, and Instagram. There'll be more videos coming out. There are some workout videos already. We'll get into more workout videos, and then we're going to get into juicing and the topic of working out and a few other things as well to definitely get you down your path. Okay, you're not in it alone. We can do this together. But now is the time. Now is the time to make a change and start loving yourself and start making things happen. All right? So until then, be well and be someone's inspiration, but always be savage. Take care.